Good evening. This is Mahalakshmi Saravanan, founder of Women Entrepreneurs India. In the expert series expert talk series நம்ம கூட இன்னைக்கு டாக்டர் பி பரமேஸ்வரி மேடம் இருக்காங்க. Welcome Dr. Parameshwari madam. And Dr. B Parameshwari madam பாத்தீங்கன்னா she is an educationist and a successful franchisor, has been instrumental in creating BrainCarve, one of the best integrated programs for whole brain development in India. She has authored many children's books and is an expert in developing curriculum for schools. Dr. B Parameshwari has provided franchisee opportunities and empowered 100 plus women who are now successfully running the BrainCarve programs at their centers pan India. With rich experience and knowledge in abacus, Vedic maths, memory and concentration, and other techniques, she has instilled confidence and guided more than thousands of children across India to overcome exam fear, negative attitude, memory problems, and other child related issues. She is also an expert in counseling parents and has been featured in top TV shows in which she has given parental guidance through parenting tips. She has won the Best Franchisor of the Year award by the Indian Business Congress during an event initiated by Entrepreneurs Council of India. She has done her master's in physics and information studies from Madurai Kamaraj University, and she holds a double doctorate in the fields of information studies and abacus. She was a guiding force for students of MPhil and PhD in universities for almost 10 years. Dr. B. Parameshwari began her career at Madurai Kamaraj University as a lecturer in the Department of Information Studies, PGDCA, and an Oracle certified professional from the USA. She has worked with several top MNCs in the field of abacus and other techniques. I think, ma'am, we have a double doctorate with us, an expert who is into whole brain development. I guess our viewers would know more on the whole brain development, how their children can make use of the whole brain concepts. I think not many people know this concept. You have devised this concept and you have come up with a lot of programs which are integrated ones for whole brain development in India. So we welcome Dr. B Parameshwari madam of founder BrainCarve. Welcome madam, and over to you. Please unmute the mic, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, Maha. A great evening for everyone, and I'm happy to share all my experiences as an entrepreneur as well as franchisor now. My journey with Maha is for the past 3 years. We are together, and Maha, I thank you again for giving me this opportunity. Yes, now. Yeah, now about BrainCarve. I am the founder and creator of BrainCarve, and it is 17 years old now. We are in the industry. And what is BrainCarve? As the name itself implies, BrainCarve is to do something with the brains of children. So actually, we all have one brain which has two sides, and whenever they go to school, the left side gets activated. So, what happens to the right side? Now, that is what the question is. And before that, going in deeper into what is BrainCarve, I would like to share my journey story, how I became an entrepreneur from a professor, from the highest professor to the womanpreneur or entrepreneur. I would like to share a few things. Everybody can become an entrepreneur if you have the willpower. That is what it is. So I started my career as a professor in Madurai Kamaraj University, where I worked for 10 years. And I saw a small ad which was catchy, and I came to Chennai for a training which was done by Chinese people. And I was selected as one among the top 5, and we were taken to China for a research. So that research, that is related to abacus. And when I came back, I thought, okay, let us do something for children, because abacus is for children. So this journey started with abacus. And then when I started my first center with the abacus, as a program, I had only 5 children from my home. It is a home start business with only 5 children. And then, after that, from the queries from the parents, why only abacus? Why not other techniques? So it gave me a thought like, why not other school of thoughts can join into this? So we started Vedic maths. Vedic maths is our own Indian mathematics, whereas abacus is a Western math, and Vedic maths is our own Indian ancient mathematics. And on top of it, everybody wanted some memory techniques. You know, most of the children, when they study, they forget, and uh, they will have exam fear, or stress, all that related to studies. So we started doing memory techniques. And the fourth technique is thinking technique. When I was in US, I visited few schools where I could see a period called thinking period, where the children is allowed to think and talk whatever they want to. So that is where I see freedom for speech. Nobody can say wrong in that particular period. Everything is right. It is in the beholder's eyes. They show some images or pictures, or they take them to a live place where they can talk about it in a different way. That is called out of box thinking. And then, yeah, out of box thinking can be trained. It is few people, or lateral thinking people, those people are the toppers. So we thought, okay, we can train that relates to the right brain. Now next is personality development, which is really important for the children nowadays, which relates to the behavior, attitude, and character. So, and added to that, we have magic fingers. I'll show few. I can show you this magic finger technique as well with fingers. So, which is easy for calculation, right from UKG to 12th standard is our program. So a child who comes into the brain carve program can start doing math after finishing the 2 hours class. It is 2 hours per week session, and now due to this pandemic, we have started online classes. Actually, we thought, there were some queries some 3 years before from few people saying that, why don't you start online classes? But that time I said, no, it cannot happen. So that was my thought. But when this corona started in March, and we were alerted for 2 months, we are not able to do anything. And I was totally disturbed. The company was totally closed. And then we started thinking laterally, like, what should we do with this pandemic situation? And we came out with, online classes. The parents also supported us with the online classes, and now we have at least 10 batches running now with us. The main branch, that is my branch, where there are 10 batches running. Yes, my franchisees also, who are throughout the world, they are working after 6 months. Everybody has come out with a different thinking level, and now we are facing this pandemic. We are able to bring out, monetarily, we are supported by the online classes. So, yeah, I am very proud to say that this pandemic situation hasn't given us big burden. We are able to do business as well. And then the second point I would like to insist. So first is about my program.
To the
Second
second,
is, yes.
ma'am, we have a question. What is unique about brain carve?
Yeah, BrainCurve is 6-in-1 program. We have 6 techniques together as one course. We are the first in Asia to give all the 6 techniques together as one course. No other company will give 6 techniques together as one course, and the books are framed in such a way that a child has to learn all the 6 techniques together from day one, lesson one. So the unique selling point of BrainCurve is 6-in-1 program. So anybody who joins us as franchisee or teacher or a child has to learn all the 6 techniques, has to be trained for 6 techniques, and which I can say it is a holistic development for a child. If they join BrainCarve, they do not have to go to any other centers for any other course. That is how we train them. So it touches the soft skills, life skills, and everything, as well as the other memory techniques, which is related to the academic syllabus we are doing. So it is a holistic program. So that is the unique selling point of our program, and we are very successful. And most of you know that I am a media person as well. So yes, it gives us
Great, ma'am. Great. So you already mentioned the challenges you faced during the pandemic and the online classes and stuff. Can you let us know, like, what are the current challenges you're facing in terms of pandemic? Are the children attending online? Are they able to concentrate on the classes?
yeah, the challenges we are facing. One is the classroom environment as online class is very, I mean, uncomfortable for children, I can say, because we are always looking into the screen, the eyes. So I have asked my children even to wear, I mean, put a glass. I have requested the parents of the children, to put a UV screening glass or something like that. Otherwise, have a glass in the eyes. Number one, number two, they are not able to sit for a long time. They are into the school classes also. So for our classes, we are doing only 2 hours a week. So I make them very comfortable by, I don't give them homework now, which we usually do. So during online classes, there is no homework. They'll work with us only, and I could see fast. I cannot say as challenges. I could see a different thing, that is they are doing fastly. When we are looking at them on a screen, they know, okay, ma'am is watching or the teacher is watching us, so let us do it, and they have to finish the work, which doesn't happen when they come and really as personally into the classes. So that is a plus point. We can keep closely watch, and we can give one to one class. So that is the plus point for a child. The next thing is there are lots of disturbances from the home, made from the siblings of the child crosses, or the parents sometimes even they hold the phone and they forget that the child is attending classes. That is all happening, which disturbs the classes. That is what I think, the no much challenges we are facing, because ours is only 2 hours per week, and the
Okay.
children love the program. Yeah.
Great, ma'am. So we have another question. Why is it important to develop a child's brain from a young age, considering they already have pressure at school to perform better?
Um, Training the brain. You know, as I told you in the beginning, we have one brain which has two sides, the left and the right. The right brain is more powerful than the left. So, what happens when they go to school? The left side gets activated. So, what happens to the right side? It needs some real different inputs which cannot happen in the school. So, what are those inputs? If we tell us it likes colors, pictures, moving objects, and then imagination, intuitive thinking, which the school will not allow them to do all this. No, any school will allow him to imagine the child in the class. They will not. So imagination, intuition, and then colors, pictures, and those which are not related to study, say even sports, and then storytelling, writing, and then movie making. Those are all are related to the right brain. There are few born right brainers. Those people will be the toppers of the world. For example, you can say Bill Gates, Ambani, mm, and then the late APJ Abdul Kalam, who Dr. Abdul Kalam, who used the word, his famous word is dream. But when you ask the parents, is dreaming allowed? They will say no. But he said, dream, dream, dream big. So, which will come true one day. So, those people are right brainers who will not tell that we can see them as right brainers. The words they use tell us they are right brainers. So, right brain people are more powerful than left brain, and in brain curve, through the 6 techniques, we are giving right brain training. Like, the magic fingers, what we are teaching is with the 10 fingers. So they have to use the left side of the body also. That this left hand stands for tens, right hand stands for ones. So when they are going to coordinate this hand and the brain, mind, both sides of the brain gets activated, which usually we don't do. So this is once this is tense, and if I have time, I can explain. Fastly. So once this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Normally in school we say this is 5, but in brain carve this is 5. And the change is here. That is why it's called magic finger. So 5, 5 plus 1, 6, 5 plus 2, 7, 5 plus 3, 8, 5 plus 4, 9. So I have 9 numbers in my right hand where I can add and subtract 1 to 9 numbers. So 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 5 minus 3 minus 1 plus 4 minus 6. The answer is 3. A UKG child can also do within an hour's class. So this is for the right hand. Left hand stands for tens: 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So 22. This is 22, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, 99, 23, 41, 56. So any number in between 1 to 99, you can show, add and subtract. So when I am telling the numbers, my fingers should come up where my brain should coordinate with my whole body. Maybe at least with the hand and the mind has to be coordinated. Yes, I can vouch that the right brain is getting activated. That is magic fingers. Through Vedic Max, we are teaching right brain activation. How Vedic Max involves patterns. And when a child recognizes a pattern in the problem, new brain cells are formed. So that time, the right brain gets activated. And then memory technique, of course, the memory technique involves right brain activation. Personality development involves right brain activation, because we have few things which are not, I am telling the main subjects in brain carve, that is magic fingers, Vedic Max, abacus, memory technique, thinking technique, Vedic Max, personality development. All those has inner things which are related to the right brain things. So neurobics is there, and then multiple intelligence is there, and a child's IQ can be increased through this brain carve techniques. We are giving training for those children whose IQ level is low, and then when you check it would have gone high through some kind of exercises, brain exercises. So a child must train the brain from the formative years of the brain is 5 to 16 years. So when they do this, yes, they become very brilliant, and the math phobia, whatever study phobia, everything can be removed. That's what we work with the children. We are successful, we are showing results, and we are not only in India, we are now into globally into few countries. Our vision, brain carve's vision, is to spread globally. Yes, we will do it. Some of the countries are in queue. Even in this pandemic, we have somebody who's asking franchisee in Australia, and somebody who's asking for franchisee in Qatar. Yeah, we have started realizing that this might, continue. This pandemic might continue even for an year. So why sitting ideally? Everybody has started coming to the original form. That's what I could see. And yes, of course, we are going along with the pandemic. With all those queries, class queries, or yeah, we are getting lots of class queries. We are getting lots of franchisee queries, and the franchisee, we have come down in rates for this pandemic. We are helping people. Actually, those who are interested, we are doing some kind of coming down in rates, and then helping them to do some business. And we are doing workshops. One vertical of brain carve is taking the child's thing, like UKG to 12th standard. The other side of brain carve is doing workshops for elders, like stress management, and confidence, motivation and confidence building. And then for the board examiners, examination people, children, we are doing examination tips workshops. And I'm associated with lots of schools, Velamal, like Velamal Foundation, and big foundation schools are with us for brain carve course. But now this year, nobody is able to do it, as we were waiting for them to come into one by one. Everybody is coming and signing up now. This year also, they have started giving online classes with our help. So we are working very hard. But the other thing which I realized through the online presence of anybody, online presence of any company for that sake is, when we are giving ads in the Facebook through social media, I'm not meaning Facebook only, through any social media, when you are going to give your name through, we are doing these webinars, and always a presence of yours is grabbing the attention of big banners. Now we are associated with Ananda Vigadan. I can proudly say Ananda Vigadan is one of the leading Tamil magazines in Tamil Nadu, and we have associated with Ananda Vigadan for in a joint venture. And I have already finished a few workshops for children with Ananda Vigadan. Now Indian Express is in the queue. They have approached us. So the name has reached more when I was doing offline, but in online, our name has reached more. That's what I realize. So I take this as a positive situation, and I know I'm a very positive person. Everything will be good for us.
Great, ma'am. I think the positivity is leading us to reach the next level wherever you are, right, ma'am? So this pandemic is giving us a lot of lessons, and one of the lessons is whatever the situation may be positive, and things will fall in place. We have our next question, ma'am. How long does it take to see a difference in the child's mental strength and performance?
Yeah, see, actually, we have 8 levels of program, 8 to 10 levels, depending upon the age group. So we can see a change in a child's mental development. They have to be with us for at least 1 year. That means they will finish 3 levels of training. So 3 levels of training, surely a parent, a child can see a difference in them. And even in studies, they show it. Academics also, you can see a difference in a child. So it will take 1 year. They have to be associated. Actually, our program is for 3 to 4 years. Program it is. Because it is only once in a week we are conducting. That means 4 classes in a month, 12 classes to finish one level. So 3 months. So 12 classes means 24 hours. So I'm asking for 24 plus 24 plus 24 hours to show results. That is all.
Okay, ma'am. So you have your franchisee opportunity. Why don't you elaborate on that as well for our viewers who could know more about Brain Carve's franchisee opportunity, ma'am?
Yeah. So BrainCom is offering franchisee for play schools, preschools. Those who have existing plays, they can sign with us and take this program. And also for the working women who can do part time, this program for 2 hours only, because only 2 hours. Yes, we have lots of IT people working with us, all women. Most of the people in Brain Carve is women. I support women a lot, and I have been selected as the one of the women empowerment person, and I was awarded for that as well. So it is for women I support. So one is we are giving unit franchisee for one place. You can take, for example, if you live in Chennai and you are living in say Adayar, we give one franchisee there in a 5 kilometer radius. And then the next is second is district franchisee. That means you can take one district, and under that you can give unit franchisees. So, and then comes master franchisee. That means one state fully where they are eligible to sell district and unit franchisees. So that is what it is. So unit franchisee is the least franchisee, and we are selling it for 1,50,000, but now we have come down for 1 lakh, and it can be paid in 2 installments. See, I'm just supporting people. I'm just telling them, whatever they want to do, they can. They can do it through online training. They can just approach us and transparently tell us what they want exactly, and then they can just join us, take the training or through online and start the business. Because I want people who are interested and they can do it. And so we don't mind much about it there. Now everybody has monetary stress. So we are giving out the franchises. So throughout the world it is going, and we are getting lots of inquiries. I invite people who are interested to do business but not able to invest too much. They can come with us and join us in this time. Don't waste time. Working women, or homemakers who are educated, like, graduates who has good communication skills, graduates who has good communication skills and can handle children with patience, and then teachers, even working people, both ladies and gents, they can join with us, and they can do this business. Yes, you will love and you will feel young when you're with the young children, little children. You will feel young at heart, and it will be lively to be with them. So opportunities are open. I invite everyone who has an interest to be an entrepreneur. Number one, entrepreneurship is really, being your own boss is really a good thing. Number one. Number two, those who are willing to give 2 hours a week, 8 hours in a month, yes, you can join us. Number three, with patience and passion, involvement and commitment, that is what you need. And if it is your business, I think everybody will do that with all passion.
Awesome, ma'am. We are connected for more than, ma'am, please mute your mic. So we are connected for more than 3 years. I am, I'm so happy to learn that you are being so considerate even during the pandemic, that you have reduced your rates for people who would like to take your franchisee opportunities. And as you said, there are so many out there who have lost jobs, and so many may be looking for such opportunities, and so many people who would like to have part-time opportunities. They can also look for BrainCarv's franchisee opportunity. And as a person, I've seen you since 3 years, and you are such a humble and down to earth personality. And your magic fingers technique is really interesting. I'm sure many children would love to practice, and they may look for a few more programs from you. So we would like to thank you for your valuable time, and we wish BrainCarve a huge success. And I hope this program would be watched by many, and they may get in touch with you soon. Thank you so much, madam, for joining us and sharing your insights on how this whole brain development concept works, and your BrainCarve's journey as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Maha. Thanks for the opportunity. Thank you very much.